Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Hi, guys. How are we sounding? We okay? Just going to turn this down so we're not peeking a little bit. Hi. Check, 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 check. What's up? How are ya? Welcome to the show. Finally, no more fiending in 2K24. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Welcome, everybody, to the show. Hold on a minute. I got to get started. I got to wake up. I almost fell asleep. I got to wake up. I was like, I got a show to do. We got to get started. Hold on here.
Let me talk to him.
Now, welcome everybody to Let Me Talk to Ya. We're back. I hope you guys are having a good time. I'm on time this time, Anthony. I'm glad you're here. Let me talk to you. Guys, thank you so much for being here. You join me for the next 2 hours or so because we're going to talk all things 2K24. Ooh, there's a lot. There's a few things happening. We got the trailer here. We're going to talk about this a little bit. And we're going to talk about Showcase a little bit as well. Maybe you watched today's video. Maybe you didn't. But there's news regarding 2K24's Showcase. I'm not going through all the details because it's got to be for all of you. You can't go spoiling everything in here. And if you're going to be nice, you can hang out here with me. You're going to be a dummy, you get gone, get out, and go have a good day somewhere else. That's all I got to say about that. I did want to bring this up. Someone had brought this up, and I am going to try my best to find the words of potential other DLC names or people coming to the game. But how are you guys feeling about 2K24 so far? The reveals, we got 2 trailers so far. Brock Lesnar is off the cover. He's probably still in the game. We don't know. There's a lot going to go on. Can we be both? Sean, Nathan, you can do whatever you need to do. Whatever makes you happy. I am back from vacation. I am here live. I was at Disney. I saw Mickey Mouse. I had a great time with my wife and my kids. It was wonderful. I'm tired, and I might be getting ill. There's a lot of problems in the world. I was at Disney. It's health issues. People are immobilized. It wasn't that hot, I gotta say. I thought it'd be a lot warmer, and it wasn't. But it was okay for me. It was like a summer. It was like a Canadian summer while I was in Florida. So I was into it. I am looking for something specific right now. So you guys bear with my butt. Where are we? Right here. Yeah, I'm looking up Tori Wilson. I don't need images of Tori Wilson as great as that. Stop it, Matt. I can't do that today. Don't do that, Matt. There is something about... I can't find it. Anyways, Tori Wilson and Michelle McCool, it was posted on, I think, X, and someone had highlighted that Tori Wilson and Michelle McCool they were followed by WWE 2K games. So that means all of nothing. But it does indicate to us that the two of them, those 2 fine ladies who are legends in the business in their own right. We got Michelle. She might be coming back to the game. Her big old husband, Mark, is in there. He's going to be all over WrestleMania and Showcase mode. You got to have Michelle in there just dumping pile drivers on everybody. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. So, yeah, apparently Michelle McCool and Tori Wilson were followed by WWE games. That is fun because it speculates over here that they could be in the game. Don't know. I don't think they would be featured in Showcase, but I would love for them to be added in as DLC. It's very possible they would be DLC names. They got to fill that out. We got Stacy Keibler, not Klebler, Stacy Keibler before, so we could easily get Miss Tori Wilson. FBE coming in hot with the super chat, brother. Thank you so much. Good to see you. It's been a while. Consider this a gift, and I did it for The Rock and for the people. Thank you, FB. I appreciate your super chats. Guys, if you can, help Matt out because we're going to talk about 2K24. We're going to get in depth. We're going to answer all your questions. That's what we do here on Let Me Talk to You live. Now, for programming notes, we are going to try and make Let Me Talk to You a regular thing. If you saw the community tab while I was away visiting Donald Duck, I was talking about, and all I could think about was working and seeing you guys. Not seeing you, but being here and doing the things. So I was thinking about, what are we going to do for content, ladies and gentlemen? What's the plan? what are we going to do? It's a new year. It's a new me. Not really. It's still the same me, same duller sitting here. But I was thinking about all the different avenues of content we can do. So we got a good plan. We got a bit of a plan. We got a game plan. I'm a little bit happy about it. We're going to be organized. We're going to be disciplined. Hopefully, probably not. But we're going to try. And we're going to keep going with the 2K news. AEW Fight Forever, by the way, as another topic, they are also doing things. Season 3 for Fight Forever. There's one person that plays it on Steam online. So that guy's going to be happy because Swerve Strickland confirmed for AEW Fight Forever. He's out. He's coming. February something. February 14th, I think. He's a Valentine's Day gift for everybody. And also some sort of outdoor arena. I wonder if this is the Jericho Cruise. Anyways, that's Fight... Sorry. So... yeah, for programming notes, guys, we are going to have Let Me Talk to You is our weekly show, and it is going to be our live show here that I'm planning to do about every Wednesday, like we have it right now, at about 1 p.m. Eastern. That is so far my plan. Card subject to change, but I want to do that. Also, we got the 2K news. We'll have the AEW regular news and updates like Mr. Swerve in Season 3 when that drops. We're going to be all over the 2K24 content. We've got Let Me Talk to You every single week. We're going to be bringing back the We Book WWE with my boy Dylan. I just got back from vacation, so I got to get my brain working. That's the series where we got 2K, and we're gonna fantasy book some stuff and have a little good fun. So we're gonna have that coming out every single week. And what was the other one I'm doing? Oh yeah, I have something planned out, sketched out for my Rise for 2K24. It's gonna be different than what everybody else does. That I can promise you. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm excited to try something nonetheless. And if you guys didn't check it out already, I would love for you to go over to the channel because you can go over to where Matt lives, my house. It's great to see you. It's good to have you. I'm excited to be back. It's been a little bit of time since we've been here. If you guys want to, go over to the channel. Where the hell did I put it? Nobody knows anything. Oh, yeah. And go check out Unfiltered. So this is Matt's new series. I'm going to drop this once a week, maybe more, basically when the big topics are out for WWE and AEW. And Unfiltered is just that. It is a vlog-style wrestling content. I'll try to make it better and improve it, but you know what? I did my first one of this, and we talked about We Want Cody, and that was the whole point to this. It's Matt driving around in his dumbass hat and his stupid coat and his stupid face, and we're going to talk about wrestling. It's completely unfiltered. It's done in one shot, one take. You might see some edits here and there as I do it, but that's all it is. So it's a great way for us to be able to talk, have a conversation, and that's going to be the added content for you guys on the channel, all for free. All you have to do is drop a like and do that. Yeah, Gabe, look at Matt doing things. I'm doing a thing or two. So yeah, that's all the stuff we got about that. All right, let's talk about 2K24, shall we? I have problems with you people. No, I don't. So we got the trailer in here, as you can see. You got the Hulkamaniac brother. So we're gonna get WrestleMania 6, as we know. I got super chats in here too. We got to talk to these people too. So we got Hulk Hogan rules, Warrior versus Hogan. That's happening. Mr. Cena is back in the game. There's two versions of Cena that we need to highlight, though, because there are two versions that are highlighted in the trailer, FBE. They're going to be in 2K Universe Elite, Too Sweet to You. I'll talk to you in just a second as well. Same with Miles. Thank you, guys. Cena, this is the Cena they have in the trailer, the new trailer. But there's also another scene of Cena backstage. A lot of scenes. Cena backstage. And the backstage Cena has the green wristbands. What does that mean? Oh, we're going to talk in a minute, ladies and gentlemen, as we go through it, because we got some naughty news we're going to talk about with 2K, and it's getting good. And I also have news coming soon about Universe that we might be happy with, or we're going to be sad. I asked about Universe mode, and we might get an answer very soon. So we'll find out about that. 2K Universe Elite says, I swear. What do you swear about? I swear The Rock is going to be the special guest referee for the Cody versus Roman match, since special guest referee was come back in 2K24. I want to talk about that. We're going to talk about The Rock, Cody, We Want Cody. We're going to talk about that in the later half of today. We got 2K24 we're going to cover, and then we're going to talk about We Want Cody and The Rock and the press conference coming up on Thursday. I got thoughts. FBE, is Fight Forever still alive? Kind of. They're doing a season 3. Swerve is in it. It's coming out February 14th, but they didn't want to say what else was in it. So we're kind of on our own here on our own island. Miles, dude, thank you for the giant super chat. Love Unfiltered, thank you very much. If you guys haven't watched that, or you did, I appreciate it. Unfiltered is like 15 minutes, and we're just shooting it, talking about the Cody thing, and giving off the cuff thoughts and everything. I brought my rig, meaning the mic and the camera. I bought all the good stuff, and we made it look all, better production as the best I could inside of a car, and we just shoot it. But yeah, I was excited to do it and get out of the studio, so it's added a little creativity. Thank you, Miles. You think we would get more branching storylines in My Rise and maybe some universe mode? And what are your predictions for the 5-part DLC drop? And why, lastly, thoughts on WWE to move to Netflix in 2025? My goodness, Miles. Branching stories, yes, I think that will come back again, just like we had in 23. Universe, I think they're going to do, they confirmed they're doing the rivalry actions again, so we are going to get that once again. Predictions for the 5-part DLC drop, I think it's the 5 DLCs that are just, they're not announced, like what's in them. Punk being one of them, probably the headliner of the final pack. And thoughts on Netflix? I like it. I can ditch the network that I have in Sportsnet, my subscription through my TV, and then next year, I could just do it all in one spot. I'm going to be happy about that. Does Take-Two new terms of service worry you? Young Dap. I don't know what the new terms of service are. Does the Take-Two new terms of service worry you? I don't know what they are. What are they? Am I in trouble? Anyways. Find out. We'll find out. Eric, thank you. Stebek, thank you very much for your super chat. We will be able to do moves on steel steps. I am not sure 100% if we're doing moves on steel steps. Do you guys know? Because I've seen them pick up the steps, throw the steps, but I don't think that they're interactive like they were before. You know what I mean? Okay, the 40 years of WrestleMania. The HBK attire, which one is that? Is that the Shawn, and Angle match? Is that what that one is? Let me know. Will Great Khali be in 24? Not confirmed. I think he will be. I think he'd be a surprise. Brian Pillman. Oh, yeah. Pillman also signed a Legends deal. The family signed a Legends deal for Brian Pillman, which is great. Gadar. Hey, buddy. Him and Kurt? Yeah, WrestleMania 21. That one, people have said that this is either Triple H Undertaker or Triple H Randy. I suspected this because of the blue ring. I suspected this was Triple H Randy at WrestleMania 25. I like the build to it, but man, that match was flat. Like super flat. Despite Taker Shawn going on before them, it was a flat match. But it is basically the same model as 23. I'm disappointed by that. However, we're probably going to get like 4 versions of Triple H. This has me excited. I'm a Triple H guy. But we've got this version of Triple H in Showcase. You've got new Triple H, bald head, like Viking Triple H. You've got the WrestleMania 14 one was also teased because of China. So you have like DX, my time Triple H, early Triple H. And then you have WrestleMania 30 Triple H as well, also confirmed because he's in the 40 Years of WrestleMania as part of that pack exclusive. So there's a lot of trips. If you guys are a Trips fan, that's up your alley. If you're not, don't matter to you. Now they did this. What is this? I watched this. Also, DX shirts in the background. Austin 316. And what's that? The Rock. Shawn and Triple H. They had their SummerSlam match. Is this just a match? That's what I'm guessing this whole business is right here. Oh, Batista Triple H WrestleMania 35. Ooh, Sammy, that'd be fun. I hope we do get that. They must just be showing... They can't just be showing a match. What is that? That's the old Raw arena? Hang on, I can't go back. Why did they show that specifically? Like, stuff's not done by mistake. Why is that in there? It's just a random match? All right, fine. So we are going to get a Hogan Warrior, which I'm excited for. I do enjoy that. I don't like either man personally, but, you know, it's my childhood. Got a lot of Rhea Ripley's, which is going to be cool. You got the different looks for Rhea. So the other thing that came up, and I talked about this in the video, there's 2 pieces that we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about Bray Wyatt in a second here. And the other thing I confirmed based off of everything that's being posted online, and I know I am not going to deep dive it today because it's too much. But the two things that I did mention in the video today, please go watch it. Bray Wyatt was a topic, and Ronda Rousey was another topic in terms of Showcase, because people have posted online and it's just getting out regarding the matches for Showcase. And one of them came up in the introductory like docu footage of Corey Graves doing the headpiece, the talking head thing. One of the small clips was Becky and Charlotte, and I think there was even a moment of Ronda pointing at the WrestleMania sign. So there's Becky and Charlotte, though, where Charlotte does like the suplex to Becky with their WrestleMania 35 attire. So that match is almost for certain, almost, can't guarantee till we see it. It's almost for certain that match, that triple threat, is in the game, which would bring us Ronda Rousey into the game. Which I said in the video today that doesn't totally shock me, only because Ronda left in October. So the game would have been way in development. This guy sniffs bike seats? That's random. If it's me, I don't. What a random thing to say. So yeah, it sounds like Ronda is going to be in the game, which gives us like multiple Charlotte Flair attires if you care. The announce tables, guys, big fan. Watching all of the 2K footage, people that have played the game. John Keegan, what's up? Yeah, Kadar, I don't know. Someone about a bike seat. It is what it is. Oh, this Matt Burr is he's trying to troll people. Well, Matt, you can't do that here. So you got to go in timeout. You can't say those things. You get a timeout. You can't be saying words to people, my nice people. So, big man JC, what's up, brother? Hi, everybody. This has me excited. I like all of the footage that we have seen when it comes to the tables breaking. This is one thing that I've been asking for a long time. Again, quality of life, small details, but it works for me because I want to be able to do those moves and not just the OMG moments, not just the finishers on the table. I want to be able to clear that table like Ronda Rousey, and I want to be able to dump girls on there and boys on there. I like that you can pick up the water bottles after the fact too. Look at LA Knight getting dumped out of an ambulance. That's cool too, is that you can actually have the ambulance, do an ambulance match and go backstage. I like that a lot. Jamie Wright, 11-month club member. Dude, thank you so much, Jamie. I love you. Love the Unfiltered series. Thank you, brother. If you have any, Jamie, you're my guy with the eye for the cameras. So you tell me what I need to do other than the glaring sun that I could not beat. So I drove in a different direction to not be in the sunlight. I apologize for that. So far, I'm assuming we're stuck with the same announce team. Yes. Everywhere we look, it's the 3-man booth. They've just updated the models for them. Like Michael Cole has glasses now. But we're getting the same people, Jamie. It's unfortunate. Caden, thank you very much for your super chat, buddy. For me, the most exciting part of the upcoming 2K game is the fact that we'll have current WrestleMania Arena. Do you see that continuing ongoing 2K games? I do. I think that they're going to keep doing that. I think it's a great idea that they're going to give us WrestleMania 40 halfway through the year. They haven't announced when it will come out, but it's going to happen. And I love that. I think it's a great move. 1 second. There we go. I think it's a great move by 2K. It keeps things fresh. It keeps the content going. We're going to find out what's going on with my faction sooner than later. So that's got me glowing a little bit. I love it. I think that they'll continue to do that in 25 if they see it being successful. It's a different piece of content to add for people. FBE, I believe that the attire of Cena in the green wristbands is based on the Firefly Funhouse. Oh, we'll talk about that, my friend. Sorry guys, just getting through super chats. Idris Dots, thank you very much. What's up, man? 2K24 looks amazing. All I need to hear is show intros back and I'm complete. I have asked. I'll find out. I'm waiting to hear. I may be getting confirmation. I asked. I'm hopeful. Just like you. It's a small detail, but again, devs, small details is what we're here for. Salvador Soria, thank you very much. What about Orton old theme and the match at Mania 22? What was 22? What was Mania 22? Hold on. WrestleMania 22, Randy Orton. Randy versus Kurt? Is that the one? Oh, Angle Mysterio Orton? Ooh, that's a great one they could put in there. I didn't think about that. So you think you'll do backstage brawling universe? Yeah, Sin. I believe the devs did confirm that all the new match types are in like all the modes. That's what they at least made it sound like. I don't have it written in front of me. But yeah. Think Nia Jax is in the game? Yeah, I do. I'm so excited to play this game. Eric, I'm glad you're excited, buddy. The other thing was that they changed the covers. Now, you guys, you don't live under a rock. Unlike The Rock. Man, The Rock. Just coming in, just taking Cody's stuff. And the world is on fire for it, and the wrestling people are losing their tiny minds, and it's entertaining and interesting and wild. They changed the cover. Brock Lesnar is off the cover of 40 Years of WrestleMania Edition, ladies and gentlemen. So if you haven't figured that already, there it is. They took John Cena, who's already on the cover, and they blew him up a little bit bigger, and they make it a little bit nicer. So Brock is out because of the alleged allegations in relation to the alleged things that Vince McMahon allegedly did. So there's that. So Brock, based on the reports that are out there, Brock is out of Supercard, and again, I think even Fightful has reported on this. Other outlets have reported on it. They're saying that WWE is trying to get Brock Lesnar out of like everything. I don't think he'll be totally washed out. My belief on this is, and Kyle, you just asked this now, do I think Brock is going to be in the game? Best in the world? You don't have to spam it. You challenge me to a match at WrestleMania. Fun. I won't be there. You please do not spam my chat. Do I think that Brock's in the game? My belief is yes. It could be wrong tomorrow. But I think Brock is still in there. I think they keep him in there because I think it's too difficult to rip him out assuming he is in the showcase. If he is in the showcase, I think that's way too much work. I am no developer. I'm just a simple man. I'm just a common man. But I don't think that the devs would have time to yank him out. Let's just say there's one Brock match. And it's number 20. You're going to rip out one match, change the flow of it. That's a lot of work. And they probably have to wager what WWE is asking, saying, is it possible to get him out? The timelines when they have 30 days left until the game is coming out. So the game is done. It all hinges on the fact that is he in showcase mode. If he wasn't in showcase, yeah, I could totally see him being ripped out of the game. They did that for other release superstars in 22 and 23. So like in 22, Bronson Reed was yanked out, Bray Wyatt was yanked out. It was months before, so they had time to do those things. Adam Cole was ripped out. They've done it before. So if they have to take assets out of the game, it is possible. I think that the timeline's way too tight to change showcase, and they might have to just look at, okay, what is going to be the overall harm to this? In my eyes, I think they just don't feature him, period. All they do is the timeline's way too tight to take Brock out, so they do what they can. They swap the cover, and they put Cena in there. They don't do any marketing of Brock Lesnar. They don't talk about him, and they don't feature his character in the video game. Period. So yeah, that's what I think they do. Any info on Claw expanding? Anthony, they haven't mentioned creations yet. They haven't mentioned online. They haven't mentioned faction, GM, or universe. Those could be coming in future trailers. I hope they bring back the dev diaries, because they did that last year where we got the Steel Cage War Games, and they gave us more info through dev diaries, the little write-ups. I'd rather them give me the write-ups of universe mode. The thing is, based off what we have heard in the interviews from the devs, they haven't talked about how, like, universe specifically, there's a lot of changes. There's more action items and double title match. That's all they've mentioned. Albert, there needs to be attributes for refs. How alert they are, how likely. There might be. Albert, those are great points. Like DQs, strict length. They might have that in the sliders for the referees. I really wouldn't be shocked, because they let us manipulate everything, including the existing refs, like downtime. If you're a special guest ref, they might have it. Now, the other thing they did in here, guys, is they did show off that Muhammad Ali is in the game. I can't grab that. Right. Oh, I can't grab it. It's too quick. Too quick for me, brother. Okay, so behind Muhammad Ali is Logan Paul. So Logan Paul is confirmed in the game. He's right there. That's Logan Paul, and he's in his, it looks like it, he's in his blue WrestleMania 39 attire. There was somebody else they looked, oh, Chelsea Green is also in her WrestleMania gear. So they have pulled a lot of people with their WrestleMania gear in the game, which is exciting because then it's a little bit more up to date. That's okay. So Flair has never signed another WWE Legends contract? I don't know. He's not in. He doesn't seem to be in the game, which is sad because I want Evolution. Best in the world, when will we get universe mode updates? I don't know, dude. I think the next thing they're going to do is they might do, so we're at Wednesday. The game comes out on the 5th. They got 3-ish weeks, almost 4 weeks. This week and next. This week I feel like they should do, they did the trailer, right? We just got the trailer. They might be done for the week. I would love it if they gave us a dev diary. I don't think they give us another trailer. They'll probably do more screenshots like every day. Gerald Denny, what's up? And then I'm looking at the calendar. That's what I'm doing. And then I think maybe next week they do the roster reveal. And that, I believe, was captured at the Royal Rumble itself because there was images online of them, that little stage area. Plus all of the wrestlers are there. So I think they had that. Greg Miller was there, so I believe he's also hosting the roster reveal like last year. Just my prediction. They should give us Michelle. There's rumors that Michelle and Tori Wilson will be there in the game. We don't know. Let's see here. Luis Barrios, what's up, man? You think we'll get too many duplicates or alt attires with reasonable duplicates like Deadman and Backer? I think they'll give us a reasonable amount. Not like, what I mean is I don't think they're going to overdo it. I'll talk about the screenshot for WrestleMania 39 rewards because that was all over the internet. So that I feel is fair to talk about. And then we're going to talk about Bray Wyatt in a minute. I think that Luis will get some like we do every year. It's kind of an easy thing for them to do. Like, here's the alt, here's 4 versions of Triple H, here's 4 versions of Undertaker. I think it's going to be a little bit more spread out this year. Because they're going through the timeline of WrestleMania, like we're not going to get we're not getting 15 John Cena's, 12 Rey Mysterios. Yay. Am I going to get 3-4 versions of Hulk Hogan? Probably. Because we're probably going to get NWO, 2002, 86, 87, then 93. I want you know what I want? I want WrestleMania 9 Hogan. Black eye. And did he have the, yeah, it was just the mustache. That's what I want. I want that match. I want that in Showcase so badly. It was so dumb. Hulk Hogan runs down. It's okay, brother. It's okay, Brett. I'll fight Yokozuna, brother. He goes in there, just dummies him in 5 seconds. Oh, it was just the worst, isn't it? And The Rock is doing it himself. All right. So the John Cena's there. I'll find it in a second. I like that we got the Cody alt attire. Because this was not the one they showed in the regular showcase. So this could be his WrestleMania entrance. But I love that. I hope that the belts don't clip as much. I've seen Io Sky with the belt and it looked better. Like it didn't clip. We're going to get, like, we'll get multiple Shawn Michaels. I'm really hopeful that this year, guys, is the year we get DX and Evolution. Like the soundtracks and everything. I'm not holding my breath. At this point, we should get DX. There were, people picked up shirts in the crowd. So one of them being, what's that? Gunther shirt is there. WrestleMania I think it's KO. People were picking up how the Randy Orton shirt was like Survivor Series or post Survivor Series shirts. So they're getting updated stuff. What do we got in here? I'm looking at the crowd. McIntyre, NWO. I think it's NWO. Yeah. Oh, and then that other one is the New Day as well. Casket match. I want to talk about casket match for a second. You know what my qualm? I have a qualm. So I'll back up before my issue with it. The casket match over here. The casket match mini game thing that they're doing right here. It looks exactly the same as the ambulance match. I don't really have a problem with it, but you guys tell me. The sequence. I like that they do the entrance piece for the casket. They push it down. That's nice. just like ambulance match, the ambulance comes down the ramp and it comes in. I like that. And then you get this struggling mini game, and then Undertaker wins. I like that they're doing that. It's button mashing. It's the same thing as what they did with ambulance match. Cool. I got no problems with it. Again, we're supposed to be able to get all of these new match types are supposed to be in universe mode. Will they also be in my GM mode? Waiting to see. I don't know yet. Here's my qualm. Right here. The hell. Come on, 2K. I know we're on a tight time frame, but you can't give me a proper Undertaker victory motion with a casket. This looks stupid. I'm so happy casket match is in, and I understand that you got to give us a man and woman generic victory motion that can kind of work for everybody. But come on, like, you couldn't give us like a secret like Undertaker victory. It couldn't be Undertaker in the ring doing his pose or slamming it and standing beside it. Ender, where's the lie? That's my qualm. That's my one thing. It's a detail, but I can't help it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on Assemble. I'm Matt. Good to have you. Good to see you. We're going to be looking at more 2K stuff in just a minute. I'm trying to get my life organized here. Just looking at all the details. Oh my God, guys, we are crushing it right now. I got news for you. You fun, fantastic people. There is I don't think I've seen this before. There's 825 people in the chat. If you can do Matt a favor, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button on the live stream here. This is Let Me Talk to You. We go through 2K. We talk WWE. We go through all the shenanigans with wrestling and the main topics. Topic of the day. Season 3 of AEW Fight Forever is coming. I said it. There. You're welcome. That one guy playing it on Steam. It's coming for you. Get ready. Let me pull up, ladies and gentlemen, some of the images. I'm just trying to find it right here. There was an image of a thing for 2K, and I will find it. Mind your business while I do this. You entertain yourself. Jamie, talk to the people as I as I go through in my stuff, and I try to find and I click at the thing to try and find the other thing. Kadar, entertain the people. Do it now. Tell a joke while I go through this. Where's the bloody thing? How do I not have it? This is ridiculous. Downloads? It's not in downloads. Gallery? It's not in gallery. How do I not have a thing that I'm looking for right now? All right. I will find it. What was it? This doesn't make any sense. How do I not have this thing that I was looking for? Sin. The Fiend has been shown. I'm going to talk about Bray Wyatt in just a moment. Marianne Nelson, too sweet to you. Thanks for becoming a Assemble supporter. Rock went full Hogan. Never go Hogan, brother. Thanks, Anchorway. And FBE, thank you again. Let's hope Hogan mustache doesn't get messed up every year. It will, or it'll be somebody else. Who else has a good, proper mustachio? Global Reviews, supporter for 10 months, brother. Thank you. Samantha Irwin, in or just Mike Rome? Seems like it's just Mike Rome. Outer Rims Observer, am I the only person that hates the new way they do My Rise? I want to like 16-17 where there was a ranking system included and switch brands. I do too. I really do. Dylan, Warrior, Rude, and Showcase is a strange match choice. Kind of. I'll give you that. I do agree. It's a little bit of an odd duck. Showcase. I'm just looking for this one image, guys, that I have. There it is. Thank you very much to the internet. All right. So one of the first reveals here, spoiler alert, if you guys don't like things, then ta-ta. Oh, thank you guys. You hit the like button. We're almost at 300 likes. Let's go. We're almost halfway to imaginary goals in life. Thank you very much. Let's keep going. All right. So we've got the image here on screen. This is giving you the rewards for the WrestleMania 39. If you haven't seen this already, mind your eyes if you don't like this kind of stuff. I am not going into crazy spoilers. The only other thing I'm going to talk about is going to be this reward. We're going to talk about Bray Wyatt. Then we're going to talk about Cody in general, and The Rock. So this is showing us what we can expect for WrestleMania 39 after you do the Rock Cody match. So, Abigail, thanks for the cup of coffee. So you got the Usos for their tag match. You got Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. They're involved in the main event as well. They came running down. So you got their attires, their looks for that. The Roman Reigns, presumably his 39 gear, his 39 look. Solo from the match. Heyman. wearing the delay, and then the Cody Rhodes attire, which I think would be his big eagle jacket that he wore at Mania. So yeah, that's what you're getting. Best in the World says we want Cody. Just chill. It's okay. Yeah, Best in the World, just don't spam it. Then you don't get put in timeout for things. It's all good. Yeah, those are the unlockables that they're talking about for WrestleMania 39. I like the variety. What about you guys? I like that we're getting not just title belts. Again, this could be just the reward for this one match and not the entire thing. So I'm sure there's going to be more title belts thrown in there. I'm glad that there is a little bit more variety. I like the Usos attires for WrestleMania. So I like the legit things, and I like that they're going to switch it up a little bit. It's good stuff. W for variety. And that if you get the 40 years of WrestleMania showcase, you are also going to be able to get the showcase unlocker. That's what I was thinking of, which is great. Because then you could just skip showcase if you wanted to do that. You got that option if you get that version. So I like that. Brian, what's going on, brother? Those unlockables are cool. I'm a fan of multiple attires. So am I. I like the variety, Brian, of not having to do just belts or just one arena and 4 John Cenas. They're doing something different. It makes me happy here. Who else is talking to me? Dylan Haggart. Big super chat. Thank you, buddy. Do we know if Rhea and Charlotte and Belair and Asuka are in showcase mode? Because Zayn and Owens Usos in a way more deserving than Belair and Asuka. Interesting. Rhea, Charlotte, Belair and Asuka are in showcase mode? Like in general? Rhea and Charlotte are for sure. Belair and Asuka is not confirmed, but Belair had her entrance shown, her WrestleMania entrance shown. So that I feel like that match is in there because the Zayn Owens Usos is way more deserving. They may not do the Zayn Owens WrestleMania the tag match the night one. They might because it's historic, because it's a tag team match for WrestleMania. They might do it, but they may not, and they just put it in this showcase stuff. All right. Let's talk about what's no. What do you think the bonus match is? Nikki, I'm going to talk about that like right now. Big JC says I'm not a mod. No, I don't have a mod. It's just Matt. Best in the world? Cheers. Thanks for watching. What? Misfit Wrestling Podcast? I trust you. TNA just fired Scott D'Amore? What? Hold on, the news. No, really? Oh my God. Okay, breaking news. TNA Wrestling president fired. This is coming over from Wrestle Talk. Scott D'Amore is no longer with the TNA president. PW Insider, TNA Wrestling president Scott D'Amore has been terminated by TNA parent company Anthem Sports and Entertainment. According to this report, TNA talent and staff will be addressed today, which is February 7th, regarding D'Amore's firing. It is believed that Anthem owner Len Asper made the decision to remove D'Amore from this role, according to the report. Anthem is reportedly expected to play a large role in the day-to-day management and strategies of TNA Wrestling moving forward, with the idea being that the two sides will have stronger synergy and maximize what each other has to offer to the other. In a new update, TNA Wrestling has now shared a statement, and the statement reads, Anthem Sports Entertainment Global Media Company announced today that the appointment of Anthony Sicyon, I think that's right, as the president of TNA Wrestling. The move aims to further integrate TNA Wrestling into Anthem's entertainment group. Interesting. These duties, Entertainment Sicyon will now manage the day-to-day business operations of TNA Wrestling. He brings more than 30 years of experience. But prior to his time with Anthem, Sicyon was a producer of sports content, including catapulting The Score to success by bringing the WWE to the channel. The Score is a network in Canada, or was. Now it's Sportsnet. Interesting. Okay. Scott D'Amore is out. Jeez. And they just changed everything to TNA. Well, there you go. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate for Scott D'Amore. I hope he ends up in WWE. Or Scott D'Amore go to AEW and help them with stories. Oh my goodness. That's too bad. You don't want to see anybody lose their job. Hopefully Scott D'Amore is fine, and hopefully that he will get another position working somewhere. He's coming with a lot of creativity when it comes to TNA. I'd like to see him do stuff. Maybe we'll go back to WWE or go to WWE. Alrighty. The next bit of news. Let's talk about Bray Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, it is, you said my name. Hi, Henry. Let's talk about Bray Wyatt, The Fiend. So, this is a slight spoiler for Showcase Mode. There's a ton of stuff being posted online, and I am not getting into everything. You can go find that out for yourself if you guys want. I'd like to keep things a little bit more of a surprise. But this has been teased by WWE 2K with their initial reveals. If you guys remember, they did tease the NWO t-shirt in the closet, and they tagged John Cena. That made us think about the Firefly Funhouse and that being a possible showcase match. In the intro of Showcase Mode, when you start it up, they have the introductory vignette, and it's Corey Graves talking about WrestleMania. And it goes through a sizzle reel trailer, basically, of different moments and different matches, which presumably are the showcase matches that you're going to go through. One of the little tiny moments that they do mention or show on screen is Bray Wyatt, this image of Bray pointing to the WrestleMania sign with John Cena standing on the stage. This was at Elimination Chamber. Bray came out to the stage. It kind of looked goofy because Bray came out to the stage and he was like it's the way it was shot with the camera. Bray was like really far back. The camera was really far back and Cena was up on the stage. It made Bray look like a miniature figure. But anyways, there's a little sizzle reel in the trailer of Bray Wyatt doing this. So when we factor in the t-shirt that they teased, this being in the showcase trailer itself, it does seem like confirmed, but not confirmed yet, ladies and gentlemen. But it was the SmackDown before Chamber. My apologies. But it does seem like Bray Wyatt, the Fiend Bray Wyatt, is going to be in 2K24. Yay. So I'm very, very happy. Vishon, yes, I apologize. That was SmackDown. But the chamber writing was there. That's what threw me off. So it was a SmackDown. But yeah, it does seem like we are going to get the Fiend back in 2K24. Again, not confirmed because we haven't actually seen it yet with our own eyeballs. But you got to we're putting 2 and 2 together here, everybody. They have put in the t-shirt with the NWO. Let me find this thing for you. And then they've talked about, they added that little tiny clip sequence of Bray Wyatt pointing to the sign. So we got to think that this is actually going to happen. So yeah, this popped up when 2K was doing the initial reveals. I was super excited, but they posted the NWO t-shirt in the closet with tagging John Cena. And then we've got Bray Wyatt in the trailer. So this is going to be wonderful news. Brandon Hampton, welcome to Simple Support. Oh, dude, too sweet. Thank you so much for your support. Derek Fisher with the $4.99 Super Chat. Big time hype. Thanks, man. FBE, do you think they will put Bray Royal Rumble mask in creations? Possible now. My speculation here, guys, is they would give us, if this is going to happen, my speculation is they are going to give us the Fiend. They're going to give us the Firefly Funhouse match with John Cena. I talked earlier, they had John Cena in the gameplay trailer, and John had his green wristbands. So they have it here where Cena has the regular look, the more updated one. And then they have the backstage part. Where is it? There it is. John Cena with the green wristbands here in the backstage arena. So that tells me it's an unlockable. Now John Cena has had the green wristbands, the green shirt, that attire for so many years. So that's not new, but it is what he wore for Firefly Funhouse in that match. So it is possible that that is the unlockable, and it's possible that he's going to go up against Bray Wyatt. We're going to get Firefly Funhouse. So if they do this, how do they bring it into the game? This is what I'm fascinated about. So what I think they're going to do is either do a quick time sequence where you're going to push the story through, or it's going to be a bonus at the end. And they'll highlight this at the WrestleMania. Was this 36 or 37? What was the COVID one with Bray? I forget. COVID was disastrous for everybody. So I think that they're going to do this at the end of that. That would be my guess. 36. Thanks, guys. And I think they're going to give us this as either a quick time sequence or it'll be like an archive bonus thing and be like, hey, watch the Firefly Funhouse right here. Finish, watch the whole thing. Maybe they do a fun little tribute to Bray, which I really would like them to do something. And then maybe it just gives us like a really nice montage of Bray. This is my hope. They give us like a montage of Bray, show us the match, and then give us the unlockables. And then they could give us Fiend, Firefly Funhouse, Bray, his more current return against LA Knight, that look that we got in 2K23, and then his original one. Maybe it is going to be the different faces of Wyatt. I'd be so happy, guys, if they are doing this because it's what fans wanted, and they didn't put it in my faction. So, I think it's a big win. FBE, do you think that the wide door gimmick, the last one, is in the game? If they're going to put the Fiend in there, I got to think that they're going to put in the last available version of Bray, which would be the door. That's just my guess. They got to do the exact same thing. Hayden, thank you very much for your super chat. How many tag teams will we get? Well, we're going to get the entire current roster is what I would suspect. The legends on the tag team side would be interesting. And I don't know how many we're going to get. Like, I want Legion of Doom. 37 was Orton, Bray, and Bliss. Thank you, Ulysses. Thank you. Do you think that we'll have the Mountain Dew match? It wasn't a WrestleMania match. 2K23 made Cena versus Taker not look like a squash at Mania 34. That's true. Troy, was it Troy? Yeah, Troy. That's a very good point. That was a squash match, and they turned it into a thing in Showcase. So, but this was cinematic. This was not even a match. This wasn't a wrestling match. This was just a movie, the mini movie the short movie that they told. The other piece of news, everybody. You were at Mania 37, Deshaun? Way to go. Not jealous at all. The other piece of news, everybody, has to do with Ronda Rousey. So, I did mention this a little bit earlier, but in case you just joined us, hit the like button, hit subscribe, support the channel, watch today's video, watch the stuff that we got on the channel too, guys. It's good stuff. I'm trying everything we can do possibly over here. So, Ronda Rousey was the other piece of news because in that opening sizzle reel trailer, they did have this shot of Ronda Rousey pointing at the WrestleMania sign, all indicating they also had in the sizzle reel a small moment of Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Charlotte doing the move to Becky, and it was WrestleMania 35, Becky 2 belts. Ronda Rousey was in the match, so kind of assuming that we are going to get that match with Ronda Rousey in the game. I could see them doing it because Rousey is not with WWE anymore. She left in October. I kind of see them doing it as Rousey's an unlockable, which would kind of make sense. You don't put her in the base game, you make her unlockable through Showcase. Do you think Uncle Howdy will be in? If Bray's going to be in there, I could see them doing it. Why not? Like, just add to the roster. Why not? He was in last year. He's not an active character. So they might say no because it's just not part of WWE canon anymore. But I don't know. Dr. Your Mama. That's awesome. What do you have to say? Do you suspect Create a Story to return at all? No. I think Create a Story is off for a while. My guess is Create a Story doesn't make a return for a few years. Honestly, what I think they're going to end up doing over time, and I mean like multiple games, they're just going to keep improving universe mode with the action items, and they keep beefing that up. I would love Create a Story to just make a proper return because then you could just upload, download stories and custom stuff. I think that they are years away from that. That's my suspicion. That's all I would guess. Because I can hear from the devs in interviews how complicated it is for them to put in features. And it takes, they have an 8-month cycle to get stuff out. So saying, hey, we need a whole new mode, that would be something in my opinion, in my opinion, that is huge, that they would need to be like, okay, we're going to start that in the year of 24, and we need to work on that for like 2 years so we can bring it out in like 26. That's my guess. Main event, Jey Uso, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Carrying Cross, new faction in 24 is too late? I think it'd be too late, Anchorwing. I think that would be a little bit too late. Jamie, thank you very much, buddy. Do you think Muhammad Ali is just a nod to WrestleMania 1, or will he get a match? I think the Body Slam challenge with Andre and Big John Studd would be fun. I think that would be fun. I think that my guess is Ali, obviously he's in the game. My guess is Ali is going to be WrestleMania 1 unlockable. That's my guess. because he didn't have a match. I said in the video today he was a referee. He was the guest enforcer referee. They called him the referee. He didn't do nothing. He raised the hand of Hogan. So, and he stood in the ring. So I think he's going to be an unlockable. Javi. Hi, Javi. It's been a while. Yes, I'm live. I know. How was Disney? Disney was great. I saw Mickey. I saw Donald. I didn't get to see Chip and Dale. I like Chip and Dale. I didn't get to see them. My kids had a great time. We had a great time. I took my son to, I have a boy and a girl. And I took my son to Star Wars Land. And we did the rides, but one of his presents was building a droid. So he built BB-8. And he wanted to build, what's really cool is like you go into the store and the shop and you can build any kind of droid you want. So if you want an R2-D2, but he's like blue and black and red, you can mix and match all the parts and you pick out all the parts yourself as it goes through. It's really, really cool. So he kind of, he had a great time and he got to do what he wanted, which was he got to rebuild, he made BB-8 like identical. And it's like a remote controlled one. So you can actually use him, like zoom him around, and he's got, and his head, like he's a full ball, rotates everything, the head stays on top, it's cool. And then he makes sounds. So we had a great time. We had a wonderful time. Based on what Bailey at Rumble press conference said, do you think it's time for an all-women's brand? I like that they mix it in with the main shows. I know what you mean, like, do we need like a Thursday night Evolution show? No. I think that would hurt the product. It's good to have a balance and mix of both. But I would like them to bring back that pay-per-view as an annual thing and say, here's the Evolution pay-per-view. Or do it as a special, as a TV special, like a Raw. Or, do it like SmackDown. You got 2 hours on SmackDown. The thing is that with like Netflix deal, that opens the doors a lot, Javi, where they can do these like smaller specials. I know they signed up, they said with NBC, didn't they sign the deal with NBC that they were going to do like 4 network specials a year? Like you could do one of those. That'd be awesome. FBE says, if Howdy is in, let hope they put Bo face under mask and not miss. I hope so too, buddy. Best in the world. Does Assemble have a husband or a wife? I have a wife. Because I have children. So I don't want to get complicated with you, but she had the babies. They're mine too. That's how that works. Hi, Jesse. What is a match, Jerry? What is the match they're most wanted in Showcase? Probably, I mean, I'm getting, I'm all over the place with this, but the more I see Showcase with the 80s stuff, I'm kind of digging a little bit of the 80s action right now. I really want to be able to get back in there. You know what? Give me a Hogan. Give me all the Hogan matches. I'm in the mood for it. Come at me. I don't care. WWE 2K Visual Concepts has done another round of layoffs? Really, Mike? Where was this? Bros and Shoot says, I'm glad I came in before the explanation of how babies are made. Knowledge you didn't know you needed. Strap in and strap on, Jesse. I mean, you need story time to find out how all this stuff works. I'm the man. Guys are like, oh no, I don't need this kind of information. I didn't know we were in class. That's right, it's 5th grade sex ed class. Ridiculous. Christian, what NXT talent do you think will be in the game? Also, your prediction for DLC. Jade Cargill, CM Punk. That's it. I don't know who else they're going to give it. Mr. Perfect. It's DLC. Who the heck else? From NXT. WWE 2K24 roster. They haven't shown anybody in the trailers, for NXT. Like, nada. Not a damn thing. All right, shout out to SmackDown Hotel. 2K24's roster so far. The My Faction, Cody. I hope we can get that. Slick as a manager? Maybe. 90s showcase matches? Early 90s? Again, I said I want WrestleMania 9 main event. I want that. Brian Pillman could be too. Pillman could be. I want Sid. Give me Sid in the game. Finally. Do it. Jay, I'm praying for Mr. Perfect. I just want to be able. I just want all of the big legends in the game. That's what I want. So they haven't shown off too much. I'm excited to see play the, maybe they'll do it, the Razor Ramon HBK ladder match. I know we got that in previous 2K showcases, but I always like that match. For the NXT roster, okay, we got Braun, Carmelo, Cora Jade, Gigi. I mean, Trick with his updated look and the crowd chanting "whoop that Trick." We need that in the game. Let's go to 23. Because 2K23's roster, unless people were released, this is basically the roster that we're going to get. Because some people have gone up to the main roster like Pretty Deadly. Bret Hart, Owen Hart was an amazing match. Yeah, but we're not getting no one. Big Papa Pump. Yeah! Prom Breaker! Who is in NXT that I'm like, oh, I want to play as them? Some of these people, again, a lot of these people went up to main roster. No. A lot of people went to main roster as I look at this. Holy smokes. Boy, there's a new... Okay, well, we got to go for WWE roster. And let's see. I hope Kabuki Warriors are in. I mean, we know Asuka will be in, but I really hope that Kairi Sane makes it in. Lyra Valkyria should be in, obviously. She's champion. She's been in the NXT for a while. Let's look at the roster. Obafemi would be sick. I don't know if they're going to get him in on time, but be a lot cooler if they did. I think Ava Rain makes it in. I think she's been there long enough. Chase U is in already. Duke Hudson should be in. Gable Steveson is such a question mark for me. The man's had no matches. He had one Baron Corbin match, and that was his life. That was it. Who else? Who could they put in there? Lash Levens? Lash Legend. Lola Vice. Let's do that. Lexus King should. He came over pretty recent, but yeah, I don't know. He's been on TV. He's on NXT TV a lot. Obafemi's a beast of a man. I hope he's in there. Just dummy fools. Sol Ruka as well. I think she could be in there. Thea Hale as well. I think is definitely going to be in. And those are kind of my picks. And I want to see Trick William in my universe mode, dummying everybody. So Assemble did the hanky panky when you finished the story. Yeah, every Tuesday. More questions? So, yeah, we did hear that the TNA president, Gonzo, Scott D'Amore, is out. That's kind of wild. Why is Script still in? I don't know. Who's your wrestler crush? Sable. No, it's Trish Stratus. Like every good human being. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about today, everybody, is going to be... Sorry, who's tagging me in stuff? They had the opportunity and they blew it. So you guys will have 10x the content from Cliff. Sorry. I posted this. I posted that I was like, season 3 is on the way and the Swerve Strickland thing. And then shout out to Cliff. No one gives a fuck. Sorry, I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. Let's talk about Cody Rhodes as we're going to finish up in just the next little bit here, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on Let Me Talk to You, because we're back and we're fully loaded, like the pay-per-view fully loaded. And we have 875 people in the chat. This is outstanding. Guys, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe. We're going to a lofty goal. 2K24 is coming, and in 24, we're going to get to 200,000 subscribers. It's a crazy, stupid goal that I won't be able to achieve, but it's good to have a goal in life. So we're going to do that. So hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And more importantly, check out today's content because he did a video this morning. Now, Planet Dan ASMR, thank you very much. Do you think they will do a match for WrestleMania 40? And if so, what a match would it be? They could do that as a bonus match. You finish the story, Cody, because I saw somebody post it. I don't know who. I forget. But they posted the Cody Rhodes victory scene. If you play the Roman Cody match, Roman wins, he does the victory motion with it. There's an alt one where Cody wins, and he holds up both the belts. So I wonder if they're going to do some sort of bonus WrestleMania 40 match. But the thing is, they don't have the arena yet. So probably not. Maybe not. Fiendish FBE, do you think that Kairi is DLC or base game? I hope she's in the base game. I think she's DLC because she came in late. She's got a whole new gimmick. She's not Pirate Princess anymore. I could see them turning around and being like, we're going to make her full DLC. Why not? It's 2K. They do things like that. One of the things I was trying to find out about everybody, and I'm waiting for confirmation, is, and my buddy from the Pro Wrestling Shoot would be aware of this as well, waiting to find out if promo intros are going to be in 2K24 or not. I reached out publicly to the one and only Brian Williams. Shout out to Brian. He's a very nice man. And I asked very politely, and I said, hey, Brian, do you think that 2K24 Universe Mode will have show intros back as the toggle option on and off? We've had that previously. And I asked because every day in the comments, I'm telling you, somebody brings it up and says, where my intros? Everybody. Someone always brings it up, so I thought I'd ask. We'll find out. Stay tuned. DLC as well. Jade, I could totally see DLC. CM Punk, I think, will be their headliner DLC. You know what would be funny? If Punk is out for if Punk actually is out now for what? 5 months, 6 months with the tricep. He's out for 6 months. They put him in as the final DLC. He will return when his DLC drops. Calling it right now. Will Vince McMahon be a DLC? Senior be a DLC? Again, put in Junior. Javi, Jordan Grace for DLC, TNA, and WWE Evolution PLE? I would love to do that. I would love it if they do that. All right. Let's talk about Cody Rhodes. Hashtag we want Cody. That's the second half of today's video and live stream with you guys. Let's talk about this for a second. I want to get your thoughts. Things all over the place. And if you caught Unfiltered, which is our new series on the channel, I talked about this in great length. So let's do the Coles notes of it. Cody goes on SmackDown. He faces The Rock. The Rock buries Seth Rollins and the World Heavyweight Championship. Mostly the belt. Calling it trash and just secondary and not putting it over whatsoever. That right there didn't help. Regardless of The Rock doing things, that just did not help anybody at all. So, Cody comes in. He does say he's not going to do this at WrestleMania. I'll preface by saying that. Correct. He did not say, I'm going to go to WrestleMania. He said, I'm not doing it at Mania. I'm pushing the goalpost. He kicked it down the field. Enter The Rock. The Rock pulls him in, gives him the hug, and then Cody has the smile and then just looks defeated and then walked away. What do we get? They made the World Heavyweight Championship look like nothing. Because you have Roman have it, you have The Rock going after it, you have Cody going after it, saying they all want it, the Rumble winner wanted it, and nobody wants the World Heavyweight Championship. Bleh. So that sucked. So then, you got this press conference coming up on Thursday. Where's this thing? WWE WrestleMania press conference. So we're going to have the press conference on Thursday, where they're all going to talk about WrestleMania, the kickoff. The Rock, Rhea, Cody's there, Roman's there, Bianca's there, Seth is there. Please talk about the Chase U calendar. I didn't see it. I have to go back and watch NXT. Was this last night? I missed it. Best in the world, don't spam. Can't spam in my chat. Nah. So we got this. Yeah, also they didn't put Bayley on this, who is also Royal Rumble winner. Like, really? She could be there. She's probably there, but you didn't put her on the artwork. Anyways, you got this whole kerfuffle of a situation. No, I don't think this is the Daniel Bryan situation. Is it a work? They might have worked themselves into a work. I think the plan, I see it kind of like two ways. The ways this can go down. WWE is either going to just bulldoze ahead with the Rock Roman match at WrestleMania main event night 2 and just basically ignore Cody. Like, doing it Vince's way of just like, nope, this is the match. It's like, that is not what you booked. This is not what you planned for. Oh, sorry, they worked themselves into a shoot, brother. I think that they're either going to just do that, and then on Cody's end, he is getting instigated and pushed by Drew and Seth to go into the triple threat, which would be opening match of one of the nights, because you got to give the Bayley damage control story to me. I'm like, she won Royal Rumble. Bayley should be main eventing like night one against Io Sky and against damage control. And it's a good story. And it was really, really well received on SmackDown. That whole promo in that segment with Bayley, that was great. I can't believe Cody won the Rumble for The Rock. I know. He did it for The Rock. It sold out in 30 minutes on WWE Shop Vengeance Day. That's amazing. So yeah, Bayley I think should be main eventing like night one. If they go ahead with the original plans, or seemingly the plans in place, it's Rock Roman for the belt. Roman wins. Unless they're going to do it where Rock wins because Rock wants to do something really cool and they got the whole TKO deal and he walks around as, board member and champion. But Rock's not wrestling past this one night. So Roman wins. Then what? Roman goes away for 3 months, 4 months, and comes back at SummerSlam? Is that what we're doing? Or the next stadium show, the Saudi show? And then Cody does a triple threat? Ugh. To me, that's bleh. And it's all stupid because if you do this as a triple threat of Seth, Cody, and Drew, and possibly Damian Priest cashing in, because why wouldn't he? Someone say, shoot, yeah, brother. If they do this as the triple threat on the Raw side, okay? Cody says, for some reason, fine, I'm now angry enough at Drew, and I've had enough of this that in storyline, I'm going to now win the World Heavyweight Championship because you guys asked me to do it a lot. Like, that's Seth's whole motivation here is, I've asked Cody to pretty please fight me for the belt. Cody is now going to say, yeah, because I talked to The Rock and he convinced me not to go to WrestleMania to main event the second night against Roman to finish my story. He talked some good words to me, so I'm going to go ahead and ignore my plans and what I want to do, and I'm going to go fight Cody, or I'm going to fight Seth now because Seth asked me to, and Drew is in there, and Damian Priest might show up too. So then, do you have Cody win? If Cody wins a one-on-one with Seth, a triple threat, which I see more likely, if Cody wins a triple threat for the world title, that, to me, that's just like, yeah, like Days Wave says, it's the loser bracket title. That's what Roman said. You destroyed the value of the belt. So Cody wins it and holds it up, and everyone's going to be like, well, you didn't want this. You never wanted this belt. Why are you challenging this? The only thing I could see them doing, if they do the triple threat, Seth, I think he needs time off, and frankly, I want Seth to take time off so I can miss Seth. I don't need more Seth Rollins anymore. Seth is the kind of guy at this point where I'm good with him for like 3 months, and then I need him to go away because I've seen everything Seth does. So I need a break from Seth. Drew, I'm loving. So either put the belt on Drew, or Damian Priest cashes in and Damian Priest wins. And you have Priest pin Seth, because Cody will not get pinned at WrestleMania. So what if you do that? You could have them about to finish the match and it's triple crossroads and all this stuff and everyone's destroyed. And then you have Damian Priest come out and finally cash in and sneaks in and wins with the help of Judgment Day. Priest holds up the belt high, big WrestleMania moment. There you go. And then you can move into a story afterwards of Seth, not Seth. Seth would probably be gone. Seth can either get his rematch, Cody gets involved, Drew, and they all mix it up. That's the best I could do with that. Now, yeah, Mike Roberts, there's tons of stories going on right now where they say, oh, it could be a unification match. Like, really? Cody wins the world title, and then at SummerSlam, or the Saudi show, it's Roman versus Cody title for title. Cody never wanted the world title. So now we're going to merge them together to then break it off a night later. I think Priest... Lex, what's going on, buddy? I think Priest needs to cash in and win at WrestleMania for the world title. And the other reason I say that, too, is because they have been downplaying Priest so much in terms of his cash-ins. You almost forget right now on Raw that he is Mr. Money in the Bank. He doesn't threaten cash-ins. Why isn't Priest seeing that Seth gets knocked down by Drew McIntyre or something, and he's not even sliding in at the end of Raw and just winning the belt. There's no mention of Money in the Bank. So I think they're downplaying this a lot, that Drew could cash in at WrestleMania and win the thing regardless of what the world title match is. If Cody is in that match and he just doesn't win the belt, what the hell is he doing the night after? Does he turn around and he's like, I'm going over to SmackDown and I'm fighting, now I'm going to finish my story and I'm coming after Roman Reigns, and he just gets traded to SmackDown? People are going to maybe get tired of Cody's story, of him constantly coming out and be like, brother, it's been 2 years. What's going to happen next? Austin's going to show up, and then you'll be like, sorry, I can't finish this yet because Austin wants his match. Like I said, Drew cash in, Priest cash in, whatever. So there's that. Now, the other thing that I think they could do on Thursday, possibility here, probably never happen. The one idea is it's Rock and Roman, and they just bulldoze ahead, like I said. And they said, this is the match you're going to get, like it or lump it. And guess what? I'm not against the Rock-Roman match. I love that we're going to get a Rock and Roman match. We've all been wanting this. I think a lot of people have been wanting this for years. Rock versus Roman, head of the table. Boom, money match. I want the match. I'm excited to see the match. It's what they did to get there that doesn't make sense. And it's just kind of like, oh, you crapped on your own. You just crapped on your own feet when you're trying to walk forward. Like, R-Truth will ruin the cash-in for Priest. Oh, that'd be hilarious. That'd be the best. The other thing I can see them doing, they get to Thursday. We get here. Okay? Correction, Matt. It's been 3 years for Cody. Oh my God. That's so long. The other thing you could do is you got Rock and Roman at the press conference. They're sitting on the table. They're sitting there and they're talking about table things, okay? Triple H is there because Triple H is the game and he's the only one left. And McMahon is gone. It just trips. So you get Triple H in the middle. Rock signs the contract right away. Or excuse me, Roman signs the contract right away. Roman's like, yeah, I'll take on head of the table. I'm the head of the table and I'll sign this right now. Stack him. So Roman goes in and he signs the contract on Thursday. Rock takes it and says, I never, like they could go back and forth a bit, and The Rock can take the paper and go, I never said I was going to fight you in a match. I said, I want you at WrestleMania, and we want you to crumble and fall, like we said. And we're going to take everything from you, and that's exactly what we're doing. And Roman can be confused, and then boom, Cody enters. It's a swerve, where they figured out that they couldn't do this the way they wanted to because everyone lost their minds. Boom, Cody's music hits. Cody comes out. Rock signs off. He is special referee, enforcer. Cody signs for the match. And you get Cody versus Roman. Night 2 WrestleMania. Special guest referee, The Rock. Which then sets up Rock, Roman, WrestleMania 41 for a year. That puts Rock on TV like TKO wants, because all the reports are that he's got a contract and he put $30 million in shares and he's supposed to be there. So then you get Rock as special ref. He counts it clean. Rock gets involved in the match by delivering rock bottoms to Jimmy and Solo. So there's your physicality. He delivers a rock bottom to Roman during the match because Roman gets ticked off at him. And Roman loses everything. How do you have... They're going to try to take everything away. So, if that doesn't happen, that to me is like the only way that kind of makes sense. But if the whole thing is Rock needs to wrestle. So, The Rock loses. In storyline, doesn't Cody turn around to The Rock the next day and say, hey, buddy, you said that you were going to finish this. I gave you my WrestleMania payday main event. And you said you were going to take care of this, and you didn't. So how does Cody turn around the next day and be like, that's okay? The Rock couldn't finish it. Unless people are trying to think like, well, it's the rub, because if Roman beats Rock, Cody can beat Roman. So then he's bigger than... No, like, just let him finish the damn match so we can all move on. Because guess what? The night after WrestleMania, if Cody were to win the belt, you know what I want to see? I want to see Cody on SmackDown holding up the title And then I want to see a challenger, someone new. Maybe Randy Orton for 3 months so they could tell their legacy story. I don't know. Gunther. I want to see different people with the belt and move and do a draft and shake up the rosters. Put Braun Breaker in there. Oh, man. So anyways, that's my prediction. This is going to be huge for eyeballs. Like, everyone's going to watch because this is finally going to determine what the hell they're going to do at WrestleMania. And the other thing, too, everybody, is that they didn't fix this on Raw. Cody never said, I'm coming for Seth. He never came in there and said, I'm doing this. I'm going to take down Seth Rollins. He never confirmed that. I think that's why WWE, they're still waiting. They're still waiting to see. Because if things went really well and the whole SmackDown Cody Rock thing, like, went well, I think that they would have turned around and just had Cody turn on Raw and just be like, I'm going after Cody, or I'm going after Seth, and boom, I want the world title, and la la la. I think because of the fan reception and how they got to really look at this, if this is all kind of a plan, I don't know. It's a hell of a plan. Risking the whole, like, everybody turning on you. I don't know. I just don't think Cody never announced he's going to go after the world title still. So you're going to wait till the press conference to announce it? The guy who won the Royal Rumble? You're going to wait till the press conference? How come Bayley announced? How come everybody's announced their stuff? I don't know. Corbin and Breaker is the most enjoyed of Corbin and Well. Yeah, man, they've been fun. Smitty City says, Cody and Brock made a deal to get Roman to face both of them. Cody night 1, Rock night 2. It's the play they wanted last year, but it was too late. There is that possibility as well, Smitty. You're totally right. Thank you for the super chat. Do you have that at the press conference, guys? What Smitty's talking about. Oh, James, club member, 12 months, brother. Thank you very, very much. What's up? How are you today? I'm great. I'm here watching your live stream. I love your streams and videos. Keep up the great work. Oh, James, thank you very much, buddy. 12 months, 1 full year. Double too sweet. Boom for James. Thank you very much, buddy. Smitty's got a point. What if it is that? The press conference happens, they turn around, and then he's like, Rock's like, I'm fighting you at WrestleMania. I'm fighting you on night 2 of WrestleMania one-on-one. But this guy's getting the first crack. But Cody said he's not fighting at WrestleMania. This is the part that all falls apart, is Cody's like, I'm not going to fight you at WrestleMania. I'm moving my goalpost. When he said I'm moving the goalpost, I interpret, and then he said the line of, like, not at WrestleMania. But when he said, I'm moving the goalposts, I interpreted that as, oh, he's moving it up. Like, I'm not fighting you at Mania. I'm moving it up closer, meaning I'm going to fight you at Chamber or night 1 of WrestleMania. But then he goes on and he says, I'm not going to fight you at Mania. So I don't know. It's fascinating. It's to see how they're going to book their way out of this thing. If Rock didn't walk in, they could have just had a match. What's up, Lex? Good to see you. John Max in here, too. I like the idea of announcing it at the press conference, gives it more of a sports feel. That's also, John, that's a very good point, because that's what WWE is doing, and I love the graphics they are doing, and I love the little, like, backstage things they're doing. They got new graphics. They got new ways of people entering. It feels very sports feel. It's not overdone, but it's got a sports feel to everything now. And I guess they're trying to do more of a UFC-style press conference. Like, they've been doing that. WWE does that a little bit, the face-off, and Triple H is like, hey, Logan Paul, don't touch each other. You think Cody regrets leaving AEW? No. I bet his bank account is very happy. Roman ain't at the Chamber Assembly. No, I know. It just, when he said, I'm going to move up the goalpost, I interpreted it as, I'm going to get my match with you sooner. But he's not there. But Corey Graves' new voice for SmackDown. Oh, Javi, I like that. Was it Graves and Wade Barrett? I really like that. I'm happy with them. Good for Graves. He's got the lead announce thing. And you know what? Kevin Patrick's not on commentary. I'm not happy that the man lost his job. That was the sentiment online, by the way. The internet was screaming for a year of, like, I don't appreciate Kevin Patrick's commentary. I think he's great as a backstage interviewer. He does the Raw Talk stuff or whatever, like the panels. He's very good in those positions. I really liked his work there in that capacity. I did not care for his commentary every single week. It just didn't work for me, brother. But then they fire the guy, and I think the internet was like, oh no, we didn't want that. So I like the commentary teams. Now Pat McAfee is going to be on Mondays. Sweet. David Henry, 10-month club member, brother. Thank you very much. 10 months, baby. Woo! Woo wings. Cody. What do you got? Cody moving the goalposts. Could mean Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania Backlash. WWE also stopped changing the camera angles, Kevin Dunn style. They did. They're doing a lot of different little things. Where is Backlash? Where is WrestleMania Backlash 2024? Is that a stadium show? It's France? Ooh. See, WWE is in a mood of we're making everything an event. Like everything is a WrestleMania. Do you have him win there? That's a very good point. Like now it's all the possibilities. But it's like I'm assuming that in that scenario, Cody loses the World Heavyweight Championship match / just doesn't win at WrestleMania, period. So it's 2 WrestleManias in a row Cody loses. No titles. He walks out empty-handed. Or is he just not on the card? And he's like, I'm waiting until next month. I'll see you in France. We'll have a croissant and I'll beat you for your belt. You effer. Worldwide PLEs are best from his? Absolutely. I'm all for it, man. Makes every month feel like a spectacle. That's what it feels like, brother. I love it, man. Give it to me. Give it to me every day. Twice on Thursdays. It's just called Bash in Berlin. That's the other one. So I don't know. Maybe he does go at Backlash and he goes, you know what Cody could do? He could turn around and he goes, hey Roman, I can't get to fight you at WrestleMania because you're fighting your family. And I decided, so I'm going to fight you at WrestleMania Backlash because it still has the word WrestleMania in the title, and I'm going to do it there. All B shows go international? Yeah, Javi, you were correct. Check out the AEW DLC. Well, the only one I saw, is there more? Because the only one I saw was Swerve. When I drive, I'm glad Swerve's in. I love Swerve. Swerve is the best. Cody even tweeted it out. Tomorrow. Free to the public. Come join us. But what are you going to talk about, Cody? What are you going to talk about? It does not have WrestleMania still in the name. Is it just Backlash? Is it just WWE Backlash from France? Oh, well then Cody cannot finish the story at WrestleMania Backlash. Nah. Dig him up. All right, Backlash. I like Backlash. I like the old Attitude Era Backlash. Okay, where is AEW games? Here's my qualm. I got a qualm. I got a lot of problems with you people. Not you. You're fine. Javi's fine. Gingerfit Dad's fine. Here's my problem. Number 1. Not a problem. Swerve Strickland, AEW Fight Forever. Yay. Swerve's in the game. All right. Another arena. What's the arena? What is this? Is this just a custom show they built with new assets? What am I looking at? Jay Nola. And now you're going to hear about it. You, Kruger. My son says your company stinks. You couldn't smooth a silk sheet if you had a hot date with the babe. I lost my train of thought. Sorry, I love Frank Costanza. It looks like a custom arena. So are they trying to show us that they got... Because I thought for a split second, because it was outside, I was like, oh, is this on the Jericho Cruise? Because I was like, I don't care. So is this just new assets that they're showing off? I thought Cruise. But there's a big, like, skyscrapers in the background. See? You got skyscrapers. Can't be the Jericho Cruise. Or was the Jericho Cruise, like, in a city? With water and water around it. Is that what he did? I didn't watch the Jericho Cruise. There is a booking mode and online creation suite. Since when? Whoop that trick. Whoop. But there is a palm tree at the very top of Swerve's head. So methinks it's Daly's place? That's not Daly's place. Is that Daly's place? Oh, the side entrance there. Oh yeah, Fredbug. Your Festivus episodes is tops. Probably Jacksonville inspired. Yeah. Could be their attempt to do, because it has that opening like in the back. You could see. Yeah. It might be Daly's place. 70-day reign as AW World Tag Team Champion with Keith Lee. Oh, good. Keith Lee's still in the game. So my problem here, everybody, is, let me talk to you. They give us Swerve, so happy, but they don't announce anything else. They don't tell us what's in the DLC. I understand it's their way of marketing things, but all you said was, skirt, catch a vibe. It's coming to Fight Forever. Swerve to the beach. DLC will be available on February 14th. Why would I buy it if I don't know what it is? You don't tell me price. You don't tell me what's in it. You don't say nothing. Vague marketing. Yeah, and Ecto, it's like Happy Valentine's Day. You're gonna get Swerve at the beach. You're gonna get Swerve Strickland. Yay! I'm glad, but now is not the time to do ill marketing maneuvers, ladies and gentlemen. Fight Forever has no goodwill with people where you can come out and be like, hey, we're teasing with Swerve. Ooh. You have to come out and be like, here's Swerve. He's $5. Here's the DLC plans. Don't worry, 2K24 is going to be 15 days away, 20 days away from when that comes out. Don't worry about that overlap. Just get this. Lex, I think you speak some truth there, don't you, my friend? Lex Express in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Go give him a follow. Give him a like there, too, on his channel, because Lex does great work. Lex makes up a very good point. He didn't make it up. He's speaking real truths and rhymes. Because AEW Fight Forever, it on sale. It's like real cheap, isn't it? The computer's loading. Isn't it like $20? No, in Canada, it's still at $59.99. Oh, you guys are lying to me. I thought it was on sale. I thought it was like it's $30 for you? How dare you? Well, it's still full price here in Canada. Oh, holy smokes, eh? Holy bananas. We can't afford that. I can't even afford my milk or my Timmy's. Oh, yeah, Canadian prices are all types of... No, still terrible. Look at that. $70. Still terrible in Canada. Yep. Damn you, Lex. Damn you. Fiendish. I've said this before and I'll say it again, brother. I will say it. I've said this before and I will say it again. WWE 2K20 over Fight Forever. There's no lies. $29.99, Joey? Well, goddamn. I wish we could all live that life. No discounts for you, David Henry. Oh, no. Oh, Lex. Yeah, I'm coming after you, brother. So, guys, got a ton of 2K24 news that did pop out. If you did join me today, I sincerely appreciate it. Don't go anywhere. We're not done yet, not by a long shot. You know why? Because the first thing you need to do is you need to hit that like button and the subscribe button pretty please. We're trying to get to 200,000 subscribers. We're nowhere near that, but we're trying to hit these metrics and hit these goals. But we got 800 people in the chat. It would mean the world if you did. But what would be even more groovy from you is if you went over to the Assemble Show and you check out today's video. Because I've got some for you. Here's the link. Kachuka. I just threw that in the chat. So click the link there. That will take you to today's video. There you go. And we got the other one, which is Unfiltered, which is the new series. It'll be out every single week. And Unfiltered is just that. It's your boy Matt in the car, and we're talking wrestling. We have these conversations. We're going to have in-depth conversations every single week. Just driving, going to go get a coffee. It's a little bit of a vlog mixed in with some wrestling. We're just chit-chatting all the time. And I got the beautiful camera set up. I got the microphone working. Everything's sounding pretty good and looking fairly good considering I'm in my bloody car. But it was fun to do. We're taking big wrestling topics, and we're breaking it down for you. We're doing that every single week. I appreciate it. Javi, guys, we're going to finish up here in just a second, then we can go on with our day. Javi, what is it, brother? I love you very much. Finish the Chase U photos. Trust me. All right. I'll go find things. I'll find things to do. Guys, let's wrap things up here. Let's get the show on the road. The kids are coming home from school. Let's have some fun. More 2K24 content coming at you tomorrow. I will do it. We will have it. I got to figure out. There's more insights into like the trailers and stuff that I want to point out here. And if you guys got more stuff, follow me on Twitter, do all that good stuff. Have a great day. Thank you all for your super chats and for showing up sincerely. We got 800 people in the chat live, which is absolutely outstanding and insane. So thank you very much for everyone's support. Be back tomorrow, new episodes, and stay tuned. Every single Wednesday is the plan for Let Me Talk to You, and we'll have the show rolling. See ya.